Hello? I'm there. My mic wasn't working this whole time. Sorry. So sorry. Let me do my hello again. I was talking about how I was apologizing. I couldn't make it on Thursday. I had gastric issues. My husband and I ate something and we both were in the same boat. And I believe it had to do something with my sourdough. I am a sourdough mommy, and I believe that the sourdough batch that I created may have been over fermented, which caused us this gut issue that we were having. But anyways, I'm here now. My birthday's this week. It's on Wednesday. I don't really care for it. As you get older, I feel like, at least for me, I don't care for it. It's just another day. I'm still working, didn't take work off, nothing like that. But I do like to give myself like an easy week where I like to spoil myself on the basic things. Like I like to shop for myself. I like to, ask my husband a little more, like, can you do the dishes? Stuff like that. And he's really nice about it. He was like, I don't know what to get you for your birthday. So, like, let me know. I'm like, honestly, I'm in need of more loungewear because all I do is work from home. I'm home all day. So he got me this. Technically, I went and got it, but, hubby gave me the money. So I bought a few loungewears, pajamas, whatever you want to call them, because I'm in them all day. That's just what it is. But yeah, getting older, I will be 36 years old. 36. I am a mom of two. If you don't know, my name is Ree, mom of two. I have a daughter and a son. My son is about 14 months. He'll be 15 this month. And then my daughter is going to be 4 in June. So yeah, it's crazy how time flies. But I have to go through it all over again with my son, which I'm a little afraid of because the terrible twos, if you are a mom or a dad, a parent, the terrible twos come a little early sometimes, but they're not easy. They're the hardest thing to go through. Terrible twos, it's just, oh. And then on top of that, shout out to all my parents out there that have two, under two, or just have young kids in general, like toddlers. It is not easy if you don't have help. So, first time dad in July. Well, congratulations. And it's coming up. It's coming up. July. Oh, the first month, 3 months, 4 months, it's so precious. So enjoy all the cuddles. And then when they start crawling, which is more like what, 6, 7 months, that's when they get more fun. It gets more fun. Honestly, as they get older, it gets more fun. But then there comes a point where it's not as much fun. And that's when you're like, oh, we've entered the stage and I don't like it. But it's okay. The mantra I tell myself every day is, my time will come. Because I still feel like I'm a whale. Unfortunately, that's just how I feel. My husband does tell me that's not how he looks at me, but I feel that way. I still feel like a whale. I still feel like I'm missing out on so much that I could be doing. I miss my old personality, who I was. And I believe for dads, it also changes a lot for you too. Dads also shift, a lot of their priorities change. The way they think will change. Oh, it's so different when you're a dad too. So it goes both ways. Like my husband, I feel like he had more of like the blues, the baby blues after I gave birth more than I did because my hormones were just so strong. Yes, terrible twos drive me insane. Call from a daycare every day, sometimes twice a day till turning 3. Oh, yes, I know. It is so hard. My daughter was biting a little bit here and there, and luckily her school never called us, but they did tell us, like, hey, she tried to bite, or she's the type that she'll, like, initiate she's about to bite. She'll look at you and see how you react to know if she should bite you or not. So now she's out of that. She went through that phase, but now that she's almost 4, I will say, oh my God, 4, their brain gets a little more mature, their wheels turn a little different, and now she's so much more calmer, and school helped a bunch. We put her in school right away at 3, and that helped a lot. She loves people, she thrives off of kids, and yeah. So that's another thing we did, is we decided to put her in school because it was needed. Dang, you guys could see this little hair that's here. I want to pluck it so bad. Men, women grow hair, especially if you're me. I'm Indian ethnicity, and us Indian women, we have hair. That's why I have all this hair. I get people that tell me all the time, "Oh my God, your hair is so beautiful. It's so thick and luscious." And I'm like, "Thank you, thank you." But I'm Indian, and I was just born with this genetic that I have so much hair. So yeah, we also get facial hair, which I do have a laser at home. I've got my whole body lasered, which I also recommend if you're somebody with a lot of hair and you just don't want to deal with shaving and all that. Even men, I've seen men that get their beard lined up with laser, so they don't have to shave ever again, line it up. It was the best investment I did for myself. Then I bought an at-home thing to do after I had my son. My hormones changed again and my hair kind of came back, but most of the hair is gone. I just have to do touch-ups with my at-home one, which I haven't done. I was waiting to stop breastfeeding, which I'm done now, so I should really get to that. In the meantime, let me zoom y'all out so you don't have to see that. There we go. Now you can't see it so much. But today we're going to be playing The Sims 4. I was calling my girl Z, my best friend. We were making her house, but she did not answer me, so it's okay. We're going to go back to what we were doing before. We were making my prince's apartment, his bachelor pad. My best friend and I, we are in The Sims together. We both love The Sims, and we created ourselves in The Sims. I created us in The Sims. And now, as best friends, we are like, why not live the ultimate fantasy and marry two princes? Because now that The Sims has a new expansion pack with prince and princesses and all that royalty, we're like, yeah, let's do it. Let's marry cousins. And yeah, we'll go from there. So let me show you guys what we have so far. Let me switch over here. This button is not working, but it's okay. I can do it manually. Not a problem. Let me get you guys here on TikTok situated. Yeah, I think you guys, is it too, maybe it's a little too big. Hold on 1 second. Okay, there you go. So yeah, you guys can still see me while I play. This is their apartment. It's not, I did not make this apartment. It was created by Deligracy. She's a great content creator for The Sims, and she made this. I'm just tweaking it with some CC that I have. I use a lot of CC. If you're new, CC is custom content, so I use a lot of it in here just because I want to make it more realistic. I like making my games more realistic. Let's see. So to start off, I always love the kitchen. Here's their little kitchen, their formal dining room. Don't mind this carpet. I was just testing things. And then back here in this little area is the butler's pantry, and then the butler's quarter. Right here. They get to live in their own little area. And what else? Yeah, this is what we were working on, which is like the living room. I was debating if I want to move the couches this way. We had it like this before. Also, let me do one thing here. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I feel like this was closing off the room a bit too much, and I don't like that. So I think I want to do 2 longer couches like this way to open up the space a little bit more. Interior design is one of my favorite things to do for fun. Even when I was moved into my house, when I got married, I loved just spending time and figuring out what is the, like, you know, room's gonna be, what is the, not theme, like the aesthetic that I want to go for. It was just so much fun. Now I want to change it up because I'm over it, but I can't do that right now because I have kids and I'm waiting for them to get a little older. Oh, where did this come from? Why do I have this randomly? Was I debating to put another one? I don't know. We're gonna delete that. Yeah, I can't do much because my couches are ruined. and I refuse to buy any new couches. At this point, I'm just waiting for my kids to get a little older, and then we'll figure it out from there. What we want to do. But I do love, you know, those Restoration Hardware white couches that everybody loved a long time ago. I have like the dupe of those from, where was it from? Oh my gosh. Gardner White? No, not Gardner White. Oh my gosh, I can't think of it anymore. That's how bad. Well, they closed anyway. They shut down. So I need another sofa. I don't know. They might be open actually. I don't know. Maybe in a different state because you can still order it online technically. Anywho, I want to make my whole house white. As you can see, my aesthetic is very minimalistic in color. But I like a little bit of vibrance. But I'm mostly just very dull when it comes to things. Like my house has mint green sofas, but everything else is white. So mint and white and like grays kind of go together. That's how my living room was. Now it's all toys and stuff. And then our kitchen, oh my gosh, before I moved, the kitchen was blue, Tiffany blue color walls. It was horrendous. And the cabinets were yellow, like that wood yellow. I painted those. I painted the house stairs. Everything is like a white gray. Girl, I changed a lot. I can't stand a lot of color. Unfortunately, that's just me. I think I like it kind of slanted. We'll see. I might not because another part of me that just wants it to be perfect or possibly even centered. Maybe that will help it kind of be open a bit. Let's see what happens. All right, let's find our couches again and what couches we're gonna do. Art van. It's not our van because our van is not here where I live. Our van was in Michigan where I used to live. They closed too. It was, we went to the store too here. They had it, but now that store is closed. Now that store is a Marshall's, which I love. It's not Ashley's. It's not Gardner White. It was something else. And I can't remember it at all. If my best friend calls, she'll know. She'll remember because she was there with me. Let's hope Z calls me. Okay, let's see. Originally, I was looking, not IKEA. My couch, other couches are from IKEA. My mint green ones are from like blue, mint green, blue, whatever. They're from IKEA. Good price. That's why and they're still very comfortable. I let them get trashed though. I have an upholstery cleaner. I do have an upholstery cleaner, and I cleaned my couch already once. I cleaned the couch. I cleaned my my family dining room, whatever, table, chairs where we eat most of the time because they have all marks on it now. I'm done cleaning them though. I keep cleaning them, and then my kids, their water bottle stays open. Value City, I think that's what it was. Yes, Value City. Thank you. It was Value City. That's where I got my knockoff dupe Restoration Hardware white fluffy feather couch. Right now it's in the basement in our theater room that we have. So like we have one on top of the other, kind of like a theater we created. So my husband's seats are on top, then mine are the couch on the bottom, the front row, I guess you could say. And then we have our gosh, what's the word? Today I can't speak. We have our projector in the front. I honestly don't really we don't really sit in the theater like that. Only time we do is when we have guests over and we want to watch together. Like me and my girls, we come and watch our dramas when they're over. It's the best. It is so much fun. This is cozy, these couches. I might change the color. Let's see. Because too much white is not needed in this situation. Maybe we also turn this over a bit. Not the couch, the carpet is gonna bother me because it's not centered. I mean, I could make it smaller. Maybe we find a different situation for that. I'll wait to figure that part out right now. Let's see what we can do with these couches. What swatches there are. Okay, so there's like a white. This is not the white. This is a more off white. I'm gonna get some more choices out. Hold on, let's get rid of this one and let's get some more choices out there. I could also do a situation. Oh, this is a nice couch. I also thought about doing a custom couch kind of piece, which you can do. But that again is gonna kind of, well, not necessarily. Let me show you guys what my thoughts were. Oh my gosh, I just seen something. Oh, how cute. Anyways, getting sidetracked. Where is, I think it's under here, living chairs. I think it's under here. Where are y'all? Yes, kind of like this situation. I know there's more. I believe there's more. Yeah, see, there's more choices that I have. So there's like this kind of, no, there's a chase. But I can make a custom couch. So that was my thought. Maybe I just make a custom couch. Possibility. Where's the other one that came? There's like a one that came with a pack. And I cannot find it. I cannot find it. Oh, there's some more here. Probably over here. Okay, I see him now. I found it. I found it. What would be something? I feel like this would be more like their aesthetic. I was going for a black couch, right? But that is too much of a contrast unless I get a rug that has a little bit of black detailing. So for now, I'm just going to lay this down here. We are going to really just assess this. Do you do an off-white? What's the difference in these two? There's not much because of my lighting. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Can't answer. Unfortunately, I will text my best friend and tell her I'm on stream. Custom and say, hey babe, sorry, I'm on stream. But I'm glad she called me. I have some friends I check up on every day. I didn't hear from her yesterday, so I was like, huh, you okay? Again, something you might not know about me if you're new here. I like to call myself the big sister. So I'm like here to be your big sister on the internet. If you need anything, like advice, or you just need a vent and you want me to hear you, I am that sister. And I also like to say this is our cozy corner because it is a very cozy spot. We talk about everything and we play cozy games. What else do we do? Yeah, we talk about real life. We had a question by I think a female a while ago about relationship. We gave some great advice. She was also a very smart, intelligent girl. I won't forget her. She had her head on her shoulders, but I do. Who's we? But the we was because my best friend Z was also on, and my other best friend was visiting. She was here at that time, so that's why there was a we. It was all of us collectively talking to her at that time. But yeah, I'm here for anything. I've been through a lot. I've seen death face forward, like seen death. What more can I say? I'm 36 almost. Will be on Wednesday. I have 2 kids. That also causes you to be pretty wise at sometimes. Not everybody, but it's given me some wisdom. I can say that. So yeah, anytime you guys need anything, just let me know. Let me know I'm here for you. Bring Queen Z. We need her toxic self. I tried calling her. Let's try calling her again. She did not answer me. She must be busy, or she fell asleep. She could have fallen asleep. She was nice and cozy in her room last I saw her actually. And I had to hang up because my kids were driving me crazy and I had to feed one of my children. So I was like, girl, I'll call you later. And so when I did call her later, she didn't answer. But anyways, let's get back to the colors. All right, let's find a rug and let's go based off of that as to what we want to do. Z's not answering. I'm telling you, she's sleeping. She is asleep. Most likely. Yep, she didn't answer. I'm telling y'all, she's asleep. Let's see. No. I'm almost thinking I should filter with black to see what rugs we have. This is such a bachelor pad. But I wouldn't put this in for like a princess bachelor pad. I feel like that's way too cliche. What is this? Blopsy rug. Interesting. Very interesting. This is not bad actually. But I use this in so many of my builds. That's why I'm like, And it's clashing a lot with this. Like these two are clashing too much. So I don't like that. Let me grab this one that I had kind of seated over there. I think we might have to make it horizontal. The rug versus vertical. Yeah, I feel like this is so much better than what I had before. It was closing off the space. So here I am back at beige because beige is my favorite color. Even in like my everyday life, I mostly wear beige or like white or black. But I'm starting to get into color a little bit more, as you can see. Even the, oh, I love butter yellow. That's another favorite color of mine, the butter yellow color. I think we use this rug right there. So yeah, we're not going to use that. This is the one that we used previously that I do like a lot. I love this design, but it doesn't really, it's too much going on. Jeez, oh Pete's, what do we do? This one's not bad. It has a little bit of like the black and grays. Maybe we use that one. And it's like the perfect size. Oops. Twirl this. Oh my god. Oh god. Please don't tell me there's a bug. Okay, thank god. Sometimes there's like a bug and I have to restart the whole game. How is she going to sleep now but wants a husband? He's not going to like that. Future husband. She can sleep because she doesn't have one. She can sleep in peace. She ain't got no problems. She doesn't have to think about anybody cheating on her. That is why she's sleeping. She gets to live her life literally the best. And I'm so happy that she gets to. Yeah. I will say this. It's not that she hasn't tried hard to find somebody in her life. She is actively. But nowadays, the pool of people is very hard to find the right person. And I always think about that for the Gen Zs and the ones after. And I'm like, oh my God, how is dating life? I always ask this, and I feel so old when I ask this question, but I'm like, how is dating life for you guys? And they all tell me it's horrendous. It's just all games and all this and that. And I'm just like, oh, I feel for them because I mean, it wasn't any better when I was growing up, but it wasn't this bad that it is now either. I feel so old the way I talk right now. Yeah, it wasn't this bad, but yeah, everybody plays games, I feel like, at some point in life. But then there has to be a time where you have to stop playing games and you have to get serious and you have to just, you know, be ready to make commitment. And I know it can be both ways. Some women don't want to commit, some men don't want to commit. So it's like, dang. She wants from here or from abroad? Most likely here, but if it's somebody from abroad too, I'm sure she's open to it. It's not that she's not. She's very open to a good person and a good human, you know, that doesn't trigger her. But that's everybody. That's everybody. That's what I'm saying. She's not asking for anything else that other people don't have. But the problem is when you start talking to somebody and you start learning about them, you learn in the beginning people hide a lot of their flaws, right? Which is normal. But when time comes to show those real colors, they still don't want to fess up to it, or they still don't want to show those colors, or they just keep trying to hide it, if that makes sense. And that shows maturity, like if somebody's mature or not. I could do black pillows, but I'm kind of leaning towards this one. Let's see what I can do. Let's go back here. Let's see what I can do. See, this is my custom couch idea. How's everybody's Monday going? It's evening for me. It is 10, almost 10:30 Eastern Standard Time here where I am. And for some of you guys, it's morning, about to be morning in Tuesday. Some of you, it's super late. But I hope you guys had a great day. Not too stressful because nobody likes that. I had a pretty easy day at work, so that was nice. It was very relaxing. Work was in the New Year's pretty calm, and then it picked up in, I believe, March. And it was busy for like months, and now it finally is a bit like all the big projects are kind of done for now. So we're all like, we could breathe and recalibrate. Because our last project was insane. We were working till midnight. Yeah. So now it's thankfully calmer. And yes, I work from home with my kids, but I do have help. My mom or my sister will come and they help me out through the day with the kids when I'm working. Like tomorrow is one of my busier days. I have meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting. I hate those days, but you know, stuff has to be done. We need to talk about things, and it is what it is. But tomorrow is one of my days where I'm like socially drained. And then my kids, if like my mom can't completely handle my children, right? Nor can my sister. So I still have to go in and out and be the mother that I am that's like, no, you better listen to your grandma or something. Or like I have to be that mom. Or I have to change a diaper. Yep. That's usually me. Or I have to help my mom because my daughter's like, I want to watch this show. And my mom's like, what? I don't know what show she's talking about. So I have to go do all those things. So yeah, it's not fully like I can be locked in at work. I can't. It's just the truth. I still have to be very present. That's why I don't work upstairs. This is my upstairs office that you guys see like behind me and here. This is my upstairs one. I made one of our extra our rooms into my closet slash office. And then I have a little office downstairs as well on our main floor. Just so I could be with the kids and I'm there for them, but then still I'm kind of away from them. Yeah. All the things we do for motherhood. I don't know what we're going to do after. That table is pretty sick that I have down there. And one day, who knows, I might not have to work there necessarily and I could shift my office, but I don't know what, I guess I like this table too, so I really don't know. I bet you my husband's gonna be like, I'll take it. He is eyeing my table. But then I don't know what we're gonna do with all those screens. You guys have no idea how many. We're like a real tech home. My husband's in tech, but our house is literally full of tech. So many screens in our house. So many devices. It's insane. These black ones aren't calling me. I know I have so many more. Yeah, like I have these, which I can use in black as well. But the real question is, I don't want to do a plain color. I want to do something with a bit of a design. Yeah, I know these ones are here as well. This one, I mean, this one's not bad. The white with the gold, but then I'm going away from what I thought. But, you know, it's okay. As long as I'm happy with the design, you know, it doesn't really matter. I like these ones too. I forgot. They have a little pattern to them. Well, they don't have one for black. Oh, they do have one. Stripes. Stripes and this are going to clash. That's not good. So, let me type in cushion. Sometimes pillow and cushion, different things pop up. Cushion. Let's see. What is there in my cushions? Can you guys hear me gulp my drink? Is my mic that? Ooh, these are new. Oh, oh, this is it. I love, but I don't know. They do have like a solid black. Oh, there's a little bit of brown around them. Yeah, I think I'm in love with this one. This one would be again too busy unless we just did a plain something situation, but I think this one's not bad. I did really want to incorporate the African patterns in their home. Oops, I sized it down too much. There we go. Do we want to do in the corner? Do I feel like, is it floating? I always wonder if it's floating. Is it floating? A tad bit it is. The problem is if I put it, see, this is where people tell me I should get the tool mod. I'm so intimidated by it because it looks so complicated. You know, we'll just do this one. This looks best. But this makes it more realistic. All right, let me see from far. It doesn't look so bad. The black and white floor is bothering me, but then at the same time, I just feel like it's so different and nice. I wouldn't change it. Maybe I would. Let me just change everything. And this is how I go from one to the other to the other. You see how my brain is? And this is why when I do builds, I'm building for hours. Hours trying to figure out what I want. I think I definitely want marble just because it gives it that like they're really high end, like rich. But they have marble floors. The white was just too simple for me now because my eyes are just so used to seeing busy. This isn't bad either, but this is more of like a kitchen. Maybe not. I mean, it is beige, but gosh, it's so hard to be a girl and to make decisions. I always say this too, especially when I get like, I used to get my nails done. My God, getting your nails done and having to make a decision on what color. Geez, only, you know, anybody that's been there, you know, that has had struggles of trying to figure out what they want, what shade they want, what design they want. Man, it is not easy. But now I do my own nails, so it makes it a little bit easier because I can literally just choose what I want and save it on Instagram, and then I just kind of try to do it. I just did my nails. Oh, you will not be able to see it. Let me turn this down. Maybe you guys, oh yeah. I just did my nails into a French cat eye. So that's that. I learned how to do it. I was so proud of myself because I've been trying to master the French cat eye. And yeah, I'm glad I did because it's worth it. It is so beautiful. I wanted to do more like put gems and stuff on my nails for my birthday, but I don't have the energy to do that anymore. I had to refill these and all that, and that takes time. And with kids, it's just then they wake up in the middle. Like sometimes when I'm streaming, they also wake up, but they wake up, my hand is like all wet still or sticky, and I can't really touch them. So I'm like maneuvering, and I'm always thinking, oh my God, what if they inhale? My son inhales some of this. Like it's not good. My mind goes everywhere. I really like this for a kitchen. I definitely will use this at some point for a different, but I think for now we kind of have no choice to keep it this way. I just put this here, but I'm not a fan of it anymore. See, this is why I like revisiting. Like when I come back to playing, I like to see things again, and it really helps a lot. So let's add these over here. Oh, I'm just surprised we're not listening to any music. You know, let's listen to some lo-fi. Either lo-fi or we can listen to, let's see, what can we listen to that's kind of calming? I'm in a calming mood, not a hype mood, if that makes sense. There are some days I'm like, let's get hype. But today is more of a lo-fi calm mood. So I guess we could do See lots of people coming in. So hello. Hi, my name is Ree. I hope you guys had a great day, or you guys are waking up to a new day, or you're ending your day. And I hope it was good. Let me see. Can you guys hear this? I gotta check my mixer here. I don't think you guys would be. No, you're not. You can't hear it. Give me 1 second. I don't think you still can hear it. Why does this happen? But you guys can hear it. It's just really low. Okay, cool. Let me know if the music is too loud. But anyways, let's get back to putting these dang pillows. Oh, where I wanted them to be. If I talk too much, we won't get anything done. That's also another reason why I'm not talking. There have been so many times we played and I just keep yapping and nothing gets done. So I've learned I have to keep my mouth shut in order to get stuff done. Looks great. Looks a little more realistic, homey. I might want to add another one. Sometimes I do like an accent tiny pillow. Let's go back to cushions and see what was there first. Also, if you guys have any suggestions, any games that you guys want to see me play, I do stream Heartopia, which always fails me now. Last Tuesday, actually, yeah, Tuesday, we had huge issues with streaming because I got new RAM, but seems like my graphic card might need to be updated, but I can't afford it right now because graphic cards are insane with everything else in this like world right now that we live in. But yeah, it was anytime I do anything on Steam, it lags a little bit. EA is fine, it's just Steam. So I don't know, but hopefully I plan on streaming tomorrow Heartopia, and I hope that it'll go well. Let's see, fingers crossed. I noticed the only time it doesn't work is when I'm on stream on TikTok, unfortunately. So some days I just have to not stream on TikTok. But you can find me on YouTube and on the Purple streaming platform as well. My username is the same all across all platforms. So, Jesus, you are bringing it back. I see that. Oh, I made a rhyme. You bringing it back. I see that. Maybe I downsize. Oh, this one's kind of tiny compared to that one. Are you not going up? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong key. That's why. Maybe I downsize this a little bit. Like, isn't that cute? I kind of like how it's slouchy. That's why I feel like it's just more cozy. But again, I'm just placing it to see if it actually hits the couch. Is it hitting the couch? It seems like it's floating a little bit. And it's gonna happen because I downsized it, which sucks because I didn't want to do that. Yeah. Maybe I need to just find a smaller pillow. Is this tiny? No, it's not. Is this tiny? No, it's not. These are probably not tiny either. But these are more likely, hold on. These are more likely to be easier. Oh, there's this color. Oh, I didn't see this. I wish I had seen this in the beginning. Hold on. Let's see how this looks, this combo. Not bad. Is it bad? Hold on a second. Let's see if I just put like... I feel like... I don't know how I feel. I like the gold stripe. I feel like it ties into it better. But then at the same time, let me see. I want to see how one would look just plain black. Just plain black is what I want to know. And there's two blacks. Oh, there's like a... Maybe we do the... Almost like a black beige. Let's do that and see how that looks. Oh, that's downsized twice. Let's see. Hmm. Do you guys have anything that you prefer? Hola. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? I took Spanish a little bit in high school. Do not remember much of it, but today I get taken. A lot of people think I'm Hispanic where I am. So today when I was at Target, a woman needed me to move a little bit, and so she said pardon, like in Spanish, and then I moved and she's like gracias. I was like, oh my gosh, she thought I was Hispanic. But I get it all the time. It's not new. Where I live now, I get Hispanic or Latina a lot. When I was in Michigan, I got so different. I got Arabic all the time. People, like literally, I got told I was, are you Chaldean? Are you Arabic? Are you Iraqi? Are you Iranian? Are you Lebanese? I literally got all those. And I used to work at Sephora, so that's why I used to get asked all the time what I was. But I'm Indian. And when I tell people that, they're always like, you don't look Indian. I know I don't look Indian. But, I'm gonna say but again. The follow-up in that, what people usually say to me is pretty rude. They're like, I thought most Indians are dark. And I'm like, no, not all Indians are dark. And to be honest, not everybody from every country, they have different people of different colors in every country. So yeah, whenever they say that, I'm just kind of like, I'm mixed of North Indian and South Indian a bit. Not completely South Indian, like the equator. My dad was from Gujarat, and my mom is from Kashmir. So I'm a very mix of like mid of India and very north of India. Yeah, so I don't know why I'm the way I'm. Actually, both my parents are pretty. My dad was pretty dark, if you want to call him dark. He was dark, tan. My mom is more of like a tan. I'm also pretty tan if you look at my skin, I would say, but my face for some reason is always like, it's like 5 shades lighter than my body. Maybe not 5, maybe 2, but still. It's very interesting that my face is so light. But it's not as light as Z. My girl Z is definitely lighter than me. My girl Z is lighter than me. So, just putting it out there. If you ever see an Indian that is light, please don't make that comment and make yourself seem, is the word ignorant? Yeah, don't make yourself seem like that. Just know that there are many different people all over in every country that have different shades. Big sister giving advice. Okay, I think I like this. It ties in a lot better. So we do this. We do this quickly as fast as I can. Downsize this a little bit. This music is very relaxing. Right. The living room seems to be way more better, more in place. Let's do this like over here. It's kind of cool. This picture also, I've been debating what we want to do with this picture. There's other cool pictures that they have. The royal family right there. This one, let's see. I can find something better, I feel like. Let's find something on the wall. I have a funny story that I tell people. Whoever's joining, if you guys want to know a funny story about me, let me share. So when I was younger, I think I was in middle school. I believe I was, I don't remember what grade I was in. Honestly, I don't remember. Hold on, my son is moving. His eyes are open. And he's going. I think he went back to sleep. Okay. I don't remember how old I was, but it was definitely in middle school, and we had to read, you know how you read every paragraph and then each person goes around and reads a paragraph? Anyway, so yeah. I was reading my paragraph, and it was geography class, I believe. Yeah, it was geography class. I still remember, because it was that embarrassing. I was reading my paragraph. It was on Lebanon, and instead of saying Lebanese, I read lesbian. And say the least, everybody laughed. And then my teacher was so sweet, though. She was like, honey, they're not lesbians, they're Lebanese. It was definitely not my intention. It literally just came out of my mouth. I think at that age I must have learned what it was. Even I was very sheltered for a long time. I didn't know anything, to be honest. So I must have learned about, you know, Lebanese, not Lebanese, lesbians at that time, and then I just kind of said it. So yeah, it was very embarrassing. Oh, I don't mind this. Maybe that's their dad, or their, not their dad, their great grandfather. That's so you know, who made them in the royals of that time. Let's see what other pictures there are. Oh, this is just like a grand. Oh, there's a king and queen here. This is an interesting. Oh, this is actually really nice. Hold on. I think we found something. Like a whole family. Interesting. I don't know what I would want the frame to be. Probably this brown. So let's see. Maybe we do this. They can say. But I'm trying to think with our gameplay. Would this make sense somewhat if we wanted to pass by it? I guess. I think this is better. Yeah. Let's keep this one. Let's keep that. That's perfect. Now with these pots that I just kind of plopped here, maybe we put one here. Just put this in there. Maybe we can, I feel like, hold on, we could get rid of this one. Too much is going on, too many things. Let's get rid of that one. Let's put this back here, possibly. Okay. I was trying to put like a bar right here, kind of bar situation. The only thing about it is that there's no bar that's that big. It's pretty, I mean, small. They're all really big. That's what I meant to say. That's what she said. Bad joke, bad joke. My husband does that still, and I'm like, ugh. And here I am doing it. Ugh. Please don't do that. I feel, yeah. No, I regret saying that. Did not feel right. Where is the bar? I know it's under activities. Okay, I think it's coming closer. Yes, right here. Here are the bars. Okay. There's a very mini bar like this I can put on something. That's a possibility. I'm just gonna put that here. There's also this one. I can always keep it like this. I think I'm also having an issue with this. Let me delete this. I don't think I want the wall completely to have all the curtains. I think that's fine. I didn't also realize we need to update the wall here. The paint of the wall. We need to match it with this one. Nuv. Hi, Nuv. I see you. Let's do this instead. Hey, girl. Alright, now we can see what we want to do with the bar. Looks so much better now with that curtain gone and the wall. Alright, back to where I was. Putting in this bar. Log in. Oh, my computer is saying I have a high computer load detected. Oh, Z, my P, love Z, my P. Z is not here. I don't know where she is, but I think she's sleeping. To be honest, I think she's sleeping. Oh, I'm getting... No, I didn't try. I didn't eat it. I don't want it. I told you. And then when I don't try anything that my husband gives me, he goes like, I'm never gonna give it to you again. What? See? And he gets butthurt. My goodness. But you know, he tried yesterday. He said that, but he still tried today. So haha, he still will try again. Love you too, girl. I miss you. We were just talking about how we gave advice to Kim that day. And I was saying we, and I was like, oh, you know, let me explain why we, who was we, and it was us. So I was explaining. Okay, where is my bar again? The bars. Here they go. Here they are. Here's a single one. Oh, this one's kind of nice, but again, it's not going to be facing that way. It's going to be facing this way. That's my thing. Whoa. This is not a bar. This is a coffee cafe. Tell him to say, oh, he went. Girl, he's gone. He went in his room. He's eating his dessert he made, and he's going to watch. I don't know what he's going to watch. Either basketball. His dramas are over. This is also a cafe, coffee shop. I see an espresso machine. Okay, I'm getting into like the bigger stuff, which I can't even do in this area. There is this, which is really cool, but not gonna happen. What is this? No, this is not the aesthetic that I'm looking for. This is what we had before, which is not bad, but it's just bulky. I don't like it. No, 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 no. No, no. What is this? Hold on. Pause. This is... If I flip it over... Oh! This is too... No. Let's just leave this one and see what I can do with it. Should I incorporate white or black? I just don't like how everything is on the outside parameter. Oops, I just swooshed you guys. Yeah, I don't like that. I kind of want it to be... Like this middle piece, this middle area is just so blah and empty. I need to figure something out. Because I don't like how empty it is. Do I just add more seating? I might just add like a... I might add some more seating. That'll fill it up better. Black? Oh, black. Okay, let's see. Maybe this one's better. Let's see. Let's see the options. If I did... Oh, this one's not bad. It actually matches the white and the black. Okay, that's good. This one's too black. It still has to kind of flow with the rooms. That's the whole point. This one's not bad either. It has a brown. That's kind of what we're all like, the brown accents. This one's just too black. Hold on. Let me see what happens with this one. And let me also get rid of this. And let's see if I add maybe some kind of rearranging. I love when I get in a bind like this. It's so weird, right? But I kind of like it because then I have to think of a solution. And I get to make my brain actually churn and think what to do in this moment. I thought about putting the piano this way over here because it would just make more sense that way. I know the previous builder, I think they just put this. Oh my god, what did I just do? They just put this like in the middle of the room, I believe. Like I could just place this here and be done, and then just put a bunch of curtains. But I don't like that either. But maybe I would. Okay, hold on. Let me fix the curtains. That's another thing that was bothering me. Either I get rid of them, which I think I am, or I leave just two. Hold on. Like just two. And then update the color swatch of them to this. And the wall right here is not the same. Let's paint that the same. Now let's see if I can manage to do the same here. Is this gonna be in the way? Oh no, it fits perfectly. Okay. Fine by me if it fits perfectly. Oh, now I gotta match it. There you go. Pretty close. But it's not perfect and it's gonna bother me. Yeah, it's not perfect. Why is it not blending in? Oh, maybe I should just do all of them then. Will it snap? Sometimes it snaps on its own. No, it's not snapping. Dang. Okay, let me bring this one up a little bit. Alright, that's the best I can do. I'm not stressing myself out. But okay. That looks better. Now let's go here. Again, assess this area. Imagine I put like... I was gonna put a chess table. Because I would think these boys are pretty intelligent, you know. They've been taught to play chess from a young age. They've been taught to utilize your brains in the best way. Practice. So I don't know. I am debating if we want to put this kind of like this. I don't think anybody will fit back there, so I have to bring it up a little bit. Hold on, we'll try to... I don't like putting it here because it closes it off the room. So I guess we only have the option of putting it here. Oh my god, the noise. Blah, 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 blah. Guess we have to put it here. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. If I do put a chess table here. Imagine I put this. Ha ha ha. And they were to play or a hookah. The bubbles that they call it. Where's my chess table? Right here. I was in the wrong. My phone is in the way. That's why you guys saw me go, ooh. What if I just put it back here? Imagine you listen to somebody playing the piano while you play chess. Pretty goals, I'd say. For sure. I don't like the base of this color. We need to find another one that has a better... My son is moving. I'm like, alert, alert, my son is moving, which means I might have to leave for a second. I'll be back. Maybe we just do this one. Oh, there's a prettier one. Oh, I love this. Please tell me. Oh, there's no swatch in this. The swatch is only this swatch. You know, it's fine. It kind of matches. Kind of matches. Wait. There's another one. Is this from camping? Oh, I have so many. Never mind. I have so many. This one's nice too. Hold on. I think I might have found. That's too black. I think this one would be good. Maybe they just don't have a bar. I mean, they have like this mini situation here. Oh, y'all can hear my little one. I don't think he's gonna wake up though. He's just making his normal like, but I could be wrong. Sometimes I think he's not and then he does. Oh, maybe he is. He's turning and twisting. Looking for me. Yep. I think he's about to get up. Be right back. I'm back. Back. Oh yeah, I forgot my button isn't working for gaming for some weird reason. Anyways, I was trying to figure out where to put this possible bar, but you know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that mini bar situation that we saw earlier. And I know you miss him now. He misses you too. How much fun he had. Let's do the bar that was... No, see, it is somewhere. Is it an act knowledge? It's not knowledge, it's in life events. Is the bar life events? No. Where is the bar usually hiding? Recreation? Oh, my back is itchy. No, it's not outdoor. Active. It's not active. Where is you? Because I know you are in... Oh, maybe it's in creative. Ah, it is in creative. Makes sense now. I went to every one of them but that one. Of course. Okay, where's the tiny one that was optional? Right here. I always use this as like a backup situation. I think what's cool is I can just... Oh, no, I can't. Oh, yeah, I can. You can put it on a table. I kind of wanted to sneak it into this tray. I need to figure out how I'm going to sneak this. Sneak it. Can I possibly do this? Raise it up. I know this is a time where if I had the tool mod, it would help a lot. I believe there's a tray, like a whatever this thing is called, that's empty. I need to get that one. Hold, please. I think there's one that's empty. Cart, because this one is not functioning. So let me see if I type in just cart. Will I find a cart that's empty? Let's see. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one that I just have. There has to be one. Yes, there is an empty one right here. Perfect. And there's also this painting one. Okay, no. There's this one too, but I think we'll use this one. Let's see if I can use my skills of creativity here. I don't know if it's gonna fit, but we'll figure it out. We had gold, but that gold, this gold was not watertight. I have to just do silver. And then with this too, maybe it'll be a good match. Let's see. I think it should work out. I think it might work out. Does it look like it's a little floating? Okay, maybe I can level it. There we go. These are floating and hanging. Oops. Oops, what about these glasses? Are they also... Oh, they're a little bit hanging. Alright, maybe I move it up or to the side a little bit. Let me see. What if I downsize this even more? Might be better, yeah. Okay, at least I can do that. I think we might have our final... There you go. So now they have their little bar, makeshift bar, where here... Still debating if I like this color. Maybe we'll just keep it white, yeah, to match everything. And the chairs, maybe we'll use a chair that's, you know, ties in with all the colors and the theme a bit. The aesthetic. I always say theme, I mean to say aesthetic. This is not a theme, it's an aesthetic. I don't know why I say it. I do love this chair. This is the one that I use over there. I don't know why. It feels kind of in the middle, like I said last time, of royal. It's a royal chair, but a modern royal chair. That's the vibes I feel from when I see that chair. You would want a comfortable chair when you play chess. You could be there for a while. By the way, I don't know how to play chess. I kind of wish I did, though. It's a skill I do wish I could learn, because I hear it's very good for you. It's just so much mathematical thinking or pre-thinking. I don't know if it's mathematical, but it's so much like strategic thinking. There you go. I said the wrong thing. There's so much strategic thinking in chess. Kind of wish I utilized that part of my brain. We put a little... No. Imagine we put that chair. What time is it? We've been streaming for an hour and 13 minutes. So maybe another 30 minutes. And then I will head to bed. You guys, I didn't really have dinner because I wanted to make it a somewhat of time. Oh, this is kind of cute. Maybe I just do this. Yeah, I wanted to make it somewhat on time today, so I had some cereal, and then I also had some of my sourdough, and I put, this might make people freak out, but I put some garlic pickle on top of my sourdough, and I ate that with some cheese on top. When I say garlic pickle, it's like a spicy, not like the sour kind, it's the spicy kind of garlic pickle. We call it achar. So yeah, I put that on top with some cheese, and it was good. My husband's like, why are you snacking? You're not eating real food. And I'm like, I know, I should be. What's the difference in these colors? I cannot tell, at least with my G shade. Maybe that's why I can't tell. Okay, we still need something here, and I think possibly we put a chair that's like a comfy chair. So yeah, I didn't have dinner, and I ended up bringing 2 cheese sticks in case I got hungry, but honestly, I'm not hungry at all. My period's supposed to start as well. And so when I'm about to start my period, I don't have a sense of like craving for anything when I'm about like on it. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm craving like sweets, which I was earlier, but I knew if I had something super sweet, I would kill my hunger, because that's what, you know, when you eat sugar, that's what it does. So I tried to eat, even though I had cereal, but I tried to eat something that was sustainable in my body. Usually I just have like a piece of chocolate or a few pieces of chocolate and I'm done, which I do not advocate. Don't do that. I'm also on like a mini diet, I guess you could call it. I try to intermediate fast. Sorry, I promise it's probably because I'm talking too much. Oh, I could give him a reclining chair, a massage chair. Is that random? Maybe that's random. Maybe that wouldn't fit the best. I feel like even this would be random. It has to be like a chase, not a chase. It has to be one of those. There is some of them that are right here, like this kind of style. A lounge chair, yeah. It has to be like a lounge type of chair, possibly, that I could just put here. Maybe. Ugh. This area is making me kind of mad. I could put side tables at the end of these, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. We're gonna move on. We are going to move on. Last, I made this room a little bigger, and I made this area a little smaller, just so we could possibly put an office area. Well, this room is like, I don't know who's gonna be in this room, but whoever lives in this room, they got lots of space, and they have their own closet and their own ensuite bathroom. Thank you. This room now, I kind of feel bad for the person that's gonna stay here. The sim that's gonna stay here. They need like an ensuite bathroom, even though their bathroom is across the hall. It's right here. I just feel like I should make them a closet of some sort or something. So that's what we'll tackle next, I think. But I need to fix this wall. It's gonna bother me. Alright, there we go. It's fixed now. Yeah, we need to tackle this room. I'm gonna delete everything out of this room. We can leave the guitar in the picture. Let's see. Oh, I like this thing, but it's fine. We're gonna figure this out as to how to situate this person's. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take these shoes. Oops, what am I doing? I'm gonna take these shoes and I'm going to see if I can hide them. Hold, please. Hide them underneath here, possibly. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful double doors. Yeah, so let's see if I can make a... I love how I say we, because I believe we're in this together. Maybe not when you walk in. Get rid of these as well. Nope, not the window. Okay. Let me see if I can create a small closet. Ah, I hate that it does this. I've noticed it does this to only apartments, that it like brings you back up. It's weird. Okay, so I can create a little wardrobe. It's very tiny though. It's gonna be teeny tiny. Unless I took up the whole space, but I don't want that because I want to make a little office for them as well where they have their own area. But then again, do they even need an office? They have a whole library office kind of situation right here, so it's like they don't really need that. And so whoever goes to this room, they have to walk through there to get to their room, which is not a problem. Yeah, I guess I also thinking about it right now, this room can be smaller. Yeah, and we can make the office a bit bigger. Yeah, it makes a lot more sense now. And since there's an office already, let's not possibly worry about that and just make them a long... I could make this either an ensuite bathroom that's pretty slim. We can try to fit a shower. We could fit like a bathtub, but a shower would be sufficient enough. Their room is kind of tight though here. Unless I utilize it this way a little bit. Let me see something. Does this person have a TV or anything? No, they don't. Sometimes I give my Sims TVs. I make it very realistic, like they have their own TV. This is really cute, by the way. Oh my god. It has like gloves and a powder perfume. Definitely something like that. And the mirror is really cute and vintage. I got sidetracked. Yeah, I like to give him a TV and all that stuff. But I'm trying to think. I don't think I need that big. I think one is sufficient enough. I will be able to put everything in that one wall. Only thing is right now I'm gonna have to delete at least some of the wall. And I'll show you why. Because when I do the closet, let me show you guys the vision. Oh, that's cool. I have glass panel. Okay. Tired, getting tired. Every time it gets around 11 o'clock for me, I start. When it's my time to go, my body tells me it's my time to go soon. I'm debating if I want to use this or I have. What's this? This is like the IKEA ones. Yeah, this is definitely like the IKEA ones. Or I have another one right here. This one. Which comes with doors already, but yeah, we don't need that. I guess I do what I've done before, and that was... Hold on, let me see something. With the IKEA one, they do have white. Let me test something out. I just want to test if it snaps. It does. It does. Perfect. Would I do this, or would I do this? I think I like this better, just because it's not so bulky. I like this better, so we're gonna do this. We'll do 2 of these. Maybe this. Maybe this. I'll change the colors later. Maybe there's shoes at the end. Actually, hold on. It makes no sense like that. Fold, please. Let's put this racks here. And we're just gonna do the same thing on this side. So this with this. Yeah. Okay. And let me just quickly make them all white. I know I should have done it in the beginning, but you know, I was too busy trying to figure out the layout. Didn't do it. Did it change all of them? Yeah, I think so. It's just lighting. Okay, then what I'm going to proceed to do is move this over, right? And then I'm going to put a window or like a door. Let's see if there even exists, because sometimes they don't. Oh, you know what I could do? Hold on, I know what I could do. I can also do a half wall if we can't find doors that fit this kind, what we're looking for. Oh, but they do have, this is like a big door. This is also not needed. I could do something like this, right? Wait, let's see. Can I put one of these? What I mean, but it's not high up. Why not? Why not? What is this one? Ooh. But no, I need something with doors. Like this one looks like a door. Like a closet door. But it's not gonna work. It's not. Oh, this one's perfect. So I could do is I could do this and then add 2 big windows right here and right here, and there you go. You've got your closet. That's either we want a see-through closet or we don't. Which one do we want? Do we want a see-through closet? I guess you wouldn't. The whole point of a closet would be to hide it. I don't know. I like having the effects of it being more open, but it might not be necessary. Might not be. And we have 10 minutes, so I have 10 minutes to think about what we want to do here. Do we just want to add a closed off type of wall door like this right here? It could literally be the sliding door for it. This too. This is better, I guess. And then just this. And that's it. That's the closet. I wanted to showcase the closet, but I guess we don't do that. I would think it's probably more realistic we don't do that. I'll do the closet later at some point. Let's just get the layout kind of going. So let's put the bed. At least get the bed situated where we want to place that. What kind of bed do we want? That's my next question. Do you want this? I know there was another one that they had. This is with the new one. That's the one they had. I mean, it's very royal-esque. Well, there's another one I have actually. Oh, there is a better one. Hold on. I think I know. I have it envisioned in my head. I just don't know where is the pieces for that. Dang, it is. I think it's in miscellaneous actually. Yes. No, yes. 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 This bed right here. Is it very modern royal? See, it's a very modern royal. That would work. What do we do? What do we do? Ooh. Let's see some colors. Blue. That blue's not bad. Or red, wow. Pink. This green was pretty. There's this green too, but this lime, I said lime, emerald green, jeez, is also pretty. I'm leaning more towards, I don't mind this, but let's see with everything, how would it look? His door is black though. Oh, we could just keep it black tone. Again, they are bachelors living here. 2 men, 2 princes living their lives. Maybe we just stick to this. And then now I'm thinking, what are we gonna do with this person? Can't have the same thing. But that is kind of cool. I like that. Am I okay for you guys on TikTok? It's giving me a message that I was overloaded. I think we're good. Let me save here actually before I leave. Let's save, and then we'll wrap things up here. And I like to say my little piece of advice before I leave. And I remembered I had my piece of advice that I wanted to give you guys. I had thought about it before. And let me think of what it was. Before I leave, yeah, so before I leave, like I just said, I like to give you guys a good little goodbye and give you some of my wisdom that I have and bestow that upon you. The last week we talked about it was not expecting and to be able to set boundaries and being able to just know your boundaries. This week, oh, it was gonna go off that. It was such a good topic too. Hold on, I have to think like really hard. Oh yes, I remember it now actually. All right, this is my piece of advice for you today before I leave, and that is how you deliver things, how you speak to somebody, and how you say things can make a world of a difference. And there's a better way of saying it, like the word that kind of defines it all. Oh, approach. That's the best word. Approach. How you approach people will change your outcome. So just remember, for example, I'll give you my example with my husband. When I first married him, I had the pillows a certain way and I wanted him to do the pillows a certain way as well. And when I delivered it to him and I said it, I was like, oh, you know, you don't know how to do the pillows. Let me teach you how to do the pillows. And he kind of was like, teach me. I'm not a little kid that you have to teach me. He took it kind of like harshly. But when I spoke to my therapist, this was the first instance she taught me that how you approach someone changes so much about things. And she was right. She said, and I asked her, okay, then how should I have approached it? She said, you should have approached it as, hey, you know, I want to make the bed, I want to make the pillows every day, but what's your, you know, take on it? Like, what's your opinion on it? And she said I should have incorporated him in the decision as well, rather than telling him that I was going to teach him, that I should just let him also give his opinion and be like, oh, well, what do you think about this? And what do you think about that? And then I could have figured out how to just be like, let's do it this way. And that turned so much in my brain that I realized, like, dang, we as humans can approach people and change so much of the outcome that we get back. And that's so key in every way and aspect. So like if you're having a conversation with your partner or a friend and you just want to get something to them, like in their brain, very like, you know, you just want them to understand. You can't sometimes just tell them you can't tell them bluntly what it is, and you can't say it rude, and you can't say it as harsh as you may want to be sometimes. Sometimes you have to approach it in a way where they can almost figure it out on their own. And that's kind of what psychology is too. That's kind of what therapists do as well, is they make you answer your own questions, literally, where you have like all these moments that you're like opening, you know, doors in your brain where like, oh my god, that just unlocked. So yeah, that approach is a big thing. And I would say think before you speak, try to know what to say, but think about it and make sure your delivery is reasonable, sound, and, you know, effective, if that's what you're trying to do and get. But yeah, with that, I'm going to say good night to everyone. For me, it's a good night, and good morning for anybody out there that's starting their day. I hope you have a great day coming up, and I hope that you guys have a cozy, you know, evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever. Make sure you have a little cup of coziness, like a coffee, a matcha, a chai. Just keep yourself zen and happy. That's all I gotta say. All right, Nub, I love you too. I'll let you know if I'll call you. I might start watching my show, but I'll text you for sure. I'm gonna go hop into bed now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.